Hello dear students, welcome to Vision Pharmacy once again. In our today's video, we are going to see acid, base and buffers from pharmaceutical chemistry. So before we start with our today's MCQs, please do like, share, subscribe and press the bell icon for getting updates on upcoming videos. Let's begin students. The first question is, acid substances are usually identified by, and the options are A. Bitter test, option number B. Sour test, option number C. Sweet test and option number D. A slippery texture. Yes students, the right answer of this question is option number B, that is sour test, right? Bitter test and a slippery texture are characteristic of a basic substance. Moving to a next question. The next question is, the dash definition of an acid states that it is a species that has a vacant orbital and therefore has the ability to accept an electron pair. And the options are A. Lewis Bronsted, option number B, that is Lewis, option number C. Arrhenius, or option number D. Laurie Bronsted theory. So students, right answer of this question is yes, option number B, that is Lewis. Okay, then moving to the next question. The next question is examples of Lewis bases accept, and the options are A. BF3, option number C. F minus, option number C. NH3 and option number D. C2H4. The correct answer of this question is option number A, that is BF3. Okay, so BF3 is an example of Lewis acid, whereas remaining all these three are Lewis base. Moving to the next question. The next question is, which of the following is false for bases? And the options are A. It turns red litmus paper into blue. Option number B. Gives off hydrogen ions when dissolved in water. Option number C. It has bitter taste and soapy to touch. And option number D. Its pH value ranges from 7 to 14. The correct answer here is option number B, right? So option number B is incorrect or false about the bases because it gives off hydroxyl ion when dissolved in water and not hydrogen ion. Rest of the statements are correct regarding that of bases. Okay, moving to the next one. The next question is, which of the following is not an acid? And the options are A. C6H5OH, option number B. NH4OH, option number C. CH3COOH and option number D. HNO3. The correct answer for this question, yes students, what your guess is? You can also meanwhile pause the video, you can guess the right answer and you can resume to find whether your answer is right or wrong. The correct answer is option number B, that is NH4OH. Moving to the next question. The next question is, which of the following is not a base? And the options are A. MgOH2, option number B. H2CO3, option number C. NH3 and option number D, that is CH3NH2. The correct answer of this question is option number B, that is H2CO3. Moving to our next question. The next question is, according to the dash definition, an acid is a proton donor and a base is a proton acceptor. And the options are A. Lewis Bronsted, option number B. Lewis, option number C. Arrhenius, or option number D. Laurie Bronsted theory. The right answer of this question is option number D, that is Laurie Bronsted theory. Moving to the next question. The next question is, according to the Arrhenius concept, an acid is a substance which. Options are A. Donate, option number B. Turns red litmus blue, option number C. Generates OH minus ions, and option number D, that is generates H plus ion. So students, correct answer of this question is option number D, that is generates H plus ions. Okay, moving to the next question. The next question is role of buffer in pharmacy is related to. The options are A, color, option number B, solubility, option number C, stability, and option number D, all of the above. And students, the right answer for this question is yes. If you are thinking stability, then you are wrong. The correct answer is option number D, that is all of the above. Moving to the next question. The next question is a buffer solution is a aqueous solution consisting of a dash. The options are A, weak acid with its conjugated base, option number B, weak base with its conjugated acid, option number C, both A and B, and option number D, none of the above. So correct answer for this question is option number yes, C is correct. Okay, that is weak acid and its conjugated base and vice versa. Then moving to the next question. The next question is which of the following is true for buffers? And the options are A, it just keeps the pH from changing much. Option number B, it always holds the pH 7. Option number C, it sometimes holds the pH 7. And option number D, that is all of these. So students, the most correct statement amongst the statements that are given are, is option number A, that is it just keeps the pH from changing much. Okay, then moving to next question. The next question is a strong acid has large dash. The options are A, that is Ka, option number B, Kb, option number C, pKa, and option number D, pKb. The right answer for this question is option number A, that is Ka. Okay, so a strong acid has a large Ka. Moving to the next one. The next question is the amount of acid or base that must be added to buffer to produce a unit change of pH is. The options are A, buffer action, option number B, buffer capacity, option number C, buffer solution, or option number D, none of the above. So yes students, the correct answer for this question, yes, your guesses. The right answer is option number B, that is buffer capacity. Okay, then moving to the next one. The next question is relation between pH and solubility is, and the options given are option number A, solubility increases as the pH of solution is decreased, option number B, solubility decreases as the pH of solution is decreased, option number C, solubility has to do nothing with pH of the solution, and option number D, that is can't be predicted. The correct answer of this question, yes, the correct answer is option number A, right? That is the solubility increases as the pH of solution is decreased. Moving to the next one. The next question is buffer capacity is the capacity of a buffer solution to. The options are A, change pH below 7, option number B, change pH above 7, option number C, resist change in its pH, or option number D, change pH to 7, that is maintain to pH 7. The correct answer for this question is option number C, that is resist change in its pH. Okay, then moving to the next one. The next question is which of the following statement is not true about acids? And the statements are A, Bronsted-Lowry theory, option number B, Arrhenius theory, option number C, Lewis theory, or option number D, none of these. The correct answer for this question is option number C, that is Lewis theory. The statement is not true about acid. Okay, then moving to the next one. This is the last question in this presentation. The question is the equation for buffer capacity given by. The options are A. pH is equal to pKa plus log of salt upon acid. Option number B. pH is equal to pKa plus log acid upon salt. Option number C. pH plus pKa is equal to pKa plus log acid upon salt. Or option number D. pH is equal to pKa plus log acid upon salt into 7. So yes students, the right answer for this question is yes, option number A, that is pH is equal to pKa plus log salt upon acid. It is the correct answer. So thank you students for watching this video till end. Soon we'll be coming up with a new video. Thank you.